As we learned earlier, construction of the fort was completed in the year 1695 by the Spanish. Its first test of strength came in November of 1702 when Governor Moore of Britain decided to try to take over the fort and the city of St. Augustine. British forces continually fired at the fort, hoping to invade, but the walls were strong. The city's 1,200 citizens had to take shelter within the walls of the fort for almost 2 months while being attacked. The first battle finally ended when Spanish ships returned from Havana, trapping the British. As a final act, the British set fire to the city and their boats to avoid being captured by the Spanish. Reconstruction started soon after. The second test came in June of 1740 by the British once again. General James Oglethorpe led a fleet of 7 ships to bombard the fort with cannonballs and gunfire. The walls remained intact again, keeping the Spanish soldiers and the city residents safe once again. The British retreated after 27 days and were never able to take the fort by force. In 1763, the British finally took control of St. Augustine, but it was through a peaceful treaty. The fort was not needed until around 1775 when the American Revolution began to take place. The fort became headquarters for British King George's loyal colony. It was also used as a prison for captured patriots throughout the war. The Spanish regained control of the fort once again in 1784 after declaring war on Britain in 1779. It was, as before, signed over through a treaty. The Spanish held on to the fort for 37 years but relinquished control to the United States of America in 1821. The U.S. captured many Native Americans and transformed the fort into a prison for them during the Seminole Wars, which lasted from 1816 to 1858. The fort then survived another war, the Civil War, which started in 1861. The fort was briefly signed over into the Confederate States in 1861. It soon was back in Union control, being signed over again in March of 1862. The fort became a prison once more in 1898 for the Spanish-American War. Over 200 prisoners from the American Army were kept there until it became a national monument in 1900. It had served 6 flags over its 205 years, and not once did it fall to war.